All right, everyone. We have C9 University versus Junkrat OTPs. The first map was King's Row. The bans for this map were Orisa, Junkrat, Mauga, and Freya. And we will be seeing the teams roll out here soon. We have Blue Dragon Flood on the Ramatra, Explosives on the Zarya, Platoon on the Baptiste, J Smooth on the Kiriko, Sunny touching the spawn room as Juno, and Timeless on the Sojourn. For the other team, we have Igiwaru on Ramatra, Shadowbow on Zarya. Shadowbow is locked to tank for this game because he is subbing for someone else who is a lower rank than him. Hose Machine is on Kiriko, Gyrodog's on Sojourn, Eve is on Lucio, and Link is on Ana. Here we have the DPS running it down main, or the DPS players, I'm sorry. Explosives does go down. Blue's going to start getting very low here as Shadow looks to pick off Timeless on the side room here. Timeless pushing very far in. Blue sort of isolated. Blue getting picked off by Gyro at the end. Blue Coon does go down to Shadowbow. Shadow is just pushing the entirety of C9 University away. Maintaining a high charge for most of the match. Able to catch Platoon. Drop Graviton Surge, but dies in the end to the people who got grabbed. Died to Igiwaru. Blue finally reuniting with this team. Timeless does go down to Gyrodog. And Blue pops the Nemesis form to survive. They're looking to pick off Igiwaru before he can get away, but unfortunately it looks like he is able to get out. Timeless coming back from spawn, so is J Smooth. The Ram Zarya mirror is strong here. We have a lot of ults coming out from both teams. Igiwaru does go down, so does Blue. Both Ramatras out of the fight. Gyrodog did have ultimate, only picked off Blue with it. Timeless still has ultimate, however J Smooth has gone down. It is now a 5v4, and C9 is getting pushed back by these players. Blue is pushing a little far forward. Shadow trying to run down main, but Blue holding the ground for the supports behind him. Alright. Here we see Blue blocking, using Nemesis form early. It's still on cooldown for him. Explosives does have Graviton Surge, using it, picking up 4 enemies actually. Yeah, that was 4. Blue looking to finish off the last ones, and that is Hose Machine the only one able to escape. The rest falling to that well-placed Graviton Surge from Explosives. Alright. Here we see Shadowbow also has Grav, getting Blue and Explosives inside of it. That is both tanks going down for C9 University. This is going to allow Junkrat OTPs to just push forward. Almost no resistance. Alright, Iggy did get nanoed. Blue dying close to Nemesis form. And with 3 minutes 50 seconds left on the clock, Junkrat OTPs are going to be capping this. Yeah, it was a really good run over from JOTPs onto C9. Seconds until the teams roll out here onto their characters. Alright, we see that neither team has changed anything up yet. Will Timeless be swapping to another hero? Alright, Timeless has actually swapped over to the Cassidy here. Possibly just a more comfortable pick. And Jay has swapped off the Kiriko onto the Zenyatta. But outside of that, there are no changes to either side's team composition. Igiwaru does get very low. Explosives in blue cycling attention, but blue going down. Explosives soon to follow. Yep, Igiwaru got too comfortable pushing forward and went down. Shadow has attempted a flank onto the backline, but gets picked off by Blue peeling for his supports. With that, both teams are going to be pushing forward here. Gyro killing Funky Pants. Timeless getting a nice... Ooh. He tried to let it charge to kill a tank, but that meant he didn't pick off anyone. That was very unfortunate there. Timeless going down, Blue going down shortly after. We see as Shadow is just picking off the enemies. Yep. There goes down Funky Pants. Shadow picking off explosives as explosives is trying to back up. And Sunny is found due to a ping of some kind. Pukun peeks very aggressively here. Alright. Blue is now popping Annihilation. And mostly just holding block, allowing his team to do the damage. However, he does jump down onto Gyro to help with that. Blue now chasing after Shadow Bow. Shadow getting picked off. Blue looking to finish off the kill onto Host Machine. Blue staying on the high ground a lot with his team, with his, I think it was Juno that was up there with him. We could see a possible big Graviton Surge. There it is. A very big Graviton Surge. The fight seems about equal, but Blue is, yeah, it's just Blue and Jay Smooth. Jay able to pick off Eve. Blue going down to a biotic grenade from Link, but J Smooth is able to get out. The team does regroup, and it looks like the supports are starting to back up, making sure they can get out, both Hose and Link. Alright, and there is the annihilation from Iggy. Iggy actually going down very quickly to explosives. Blue pops the Nemesis form, looking to survive here. But someone on the back line, yeah, Gyrodog getting a very nice... Ooh, Gyro does go down to Timeless, but Timeless is not going to win this fight here. He's getting looked at. Yeah, Gyrodog got a nice flank, killed the entirety of the back line of C9 University. Alright, that is an ult from Timeless. He's able to help pick off Iggy. Blue Dragon Flood going in with the Annihilation, getting picked off. And we see as Gyrodog pulls out the Sojourn Ultimate, killing Platoon. Getting a pick off onto Sunny and Explosives here. Picks off Timeless, and now we just see him go for, yep, that's J Smooth. That is C9 all going down. Platoon has swapped off of the Baptiste onto the Kiriko, trying to make a play here. Yep. That is Funky Pants and Explosives going down. And Blue, yeah, Blue died, Sunny dies, Timeless dies, Lacoon dies. It's just Explosives and Funky Pants, and it's not looking like either of them want to go out for good reason. Okay. J Smooth looking to try and get a touch here. Eve boops away J Smooth, and with that, there's just no touch here. And Junkrat OTPs have held C9 at the end of King's Row. I will see you all in a little bit. Where the fuck is the pause button? Alright, for round 2, C9 University took Junkrat OTPs to Ilios. I will explain the bans after I change the score of Junkrat OTPs to be correct. Alright, the bans for this map were Hog, Tracer, Pharah, and Doomfist. Blue Dragonflood looking to play the Hazard instead of the Ramatra. Explosives on the Zarya again. J Smooth on the Lucio, Sunny on the Juno. We have Timeless on Venture and Platoon on Cassidy. Both choosing to run 2 DPS this time instead of 1. Timeless picking off Hose Machine, who was on Kiriko. Shadow and Iggy still running the Ram and Zarya. Eve is now a pocket for Gyrodog, who's on Freya, Eve on the Mercy, and Link is on Baptiste. Ooh, Timeless does go down, unfortunately. Jay also going down, unfortunately. Blue jumping in onto the backline of JOTPs, and living because Hazard is a fucking monster. Iggy getting semi-isolated from his team. Blue really holding down the fort here. And that is an ultimate from Blue, taking down Hose and Igiwaru. Shadow also going down along with Eve. Yeah, Timeless getting half those kills. Link also going down. It is just Gyrodog who was able to escape. And Plo was actually able to finish off Gyrodog. Shadowbow has now swapped over to the Junker Queen, a comfort pick of his, looking to hopefully get some kills here. Alright, Igiwaru has popped the Annihilation, but has gone down. Blue going down to Gyrodog. Timeless picking off a few. Gyro marking Timeless, who is now on the Venture. Getting pulled down by Igiwaru, and Timeless goes down. Jay screwing up a rollout. It was really funny, though. Alright. Nice. Timeless dying while burrowing. Shadow running in on the enemies here, getting a lot of peel. Plo able to take down Hose Machine. Shadow actually going down. Blue now on the brig. Looking to finish Eve off as Hazard, and Gyro is still up. There is a Mauga now, but the Mauga will not be touching, and the Mauga did fall. And with that, C9 University have actually taken a point here in Ilios.
Is this one a scrap or a heist? I wasn't listening.
You look like a talented bunch. This should be quick.
Link has swapped to Lifeweaver, as it seems. Nope. Back to Baptiste. Eve is on Lucio now instead of the Brig. Gyro is on the Cass instead of the Freya. The entirety of C9 has gone up to the height. They have not swapped their team up at all. Whereas Junkrat OTPs, the only thing recognizable from their old comp is the Kiriko. Funky Pants able to take down Link, Igiwaru able to take down Blue Dragon Flood. And with the presence of the tanks on point, Shadow and Iggy are going to be able to just capture point for Junkrat OTPs. Shadow going on the Juno. Juno actually surviving. Plo going down, thanks to Gyrodog helping Shadow finish that kill. Blue did go down to Hose. Hose also picking off J-Smooth. Igiwaru taking down Explosives, and Shadow taking down Sunny. Alright, Timeless was able to pick off Eve there. Timeless now getting brawled by Shadowbow. Shadowbow going down with ult cancelled. Blue on the supports right now for Junkrat OTPs. Platoon going down. Timeless able to finish off Eve, and Blue finally going down here. Timeless is on point, looking to force a contest. Timeless actually looking to get out. We see Shadow go in. Blue finally back. Timeless using the Venture ult. Looking to kill Gyro. There it is. Timeless picking off Gyro. Cocoon using ult, picking off Igiwaru and Link FM. And Shadow goes down to, or explosives. Yeah, Shadow goes down to explosives. Blue still has ult, explosive still has ult, J Smooth still has beat. And Eve's beat. Ooh, Blue takes down Eve. Gyro Dog still has High Noon, but that is the only ult currently available for the enemies. Alright, Igiwaru has gone down. Junkrat OTPs looking very staggered here. If they can regroup, that would be great. Ooh, Shadow was able to get a pick onto Plukun. Gyrodog picking off and Ajaxing J Smooth. Ult comes out from Blue, looking to just deal damage, missing the shot onto Gyrodog. And Timeless has gone down. It is just Plukun and J Smooth left alive. And Jay misses the rollout, killing himself. And Plukun dies to Gyrodog. Oh lord, Blue Dragon Flood on the Orisa now.
There is water everywhere. Is that not a safety hazard?
The eye will not fail. The hand.
This is a very close match so far. Blue locked in as the horse, barely flinching. Ooh, Shadow has killed Timeless here. Or Plukun killing Shadow. Jay does go down. And Blue trades out with Gyrodog. Timeless swaps over to the Mei. Igiwaru able to pick off explosives. Excuse me, it's just Shadow and Plukun left alive. Oh, Timeless kills Igiwaru. Shadowbow is walled off from his team. Could go down here. Seemingly does not. Blue misses the cancel onto Gyrodog for his ult, but Gyro is pushed away, forced to not ult. We're going to see a Terror Surge here that grabs Link and Link, Shadow, and I think that was Gyro. Gyro able to pick off J Smooth. Blue getting antied by Shadowbow's ult. Shadow getting called out by Blue, able to die. Eve killing Timeless. Eve killing Explosives. Blue killing Gyro here. Blue looking at the Malgo with his DPS here. Cocoon almost getting Hose Machine there. And Blue has gone down. Igiwaru does go in. Oh. Both support ults did come out, but it allowed C9 University to stabilize a little bit. Yeah. Blue's the only one left alive. Looking to stall on point because, yeah. With that, Junkrat OTPs have taken the second to last map in this first to 3 scenario. Alright, the last map picked by C9 University is Circuit Royale. Keep accidentally spoiling how this match ends. Playoffs, it is best of 5. Blue on the Orisa. The bans this map were Zarya, Ramatra, and Ana. Both teams choosing to ban Ana. So there was only 3 bans. Alright, Platoon on the Cassidy, Explosives on the Junkrat, Timeless on the Sigma, Blue on the Orisa, J-Smooth on the Baptiste, and Sunny on the Juno, where we have Link on the Lifeweaver, Eve on the Mercy, Gyro on the Pharah, Hose on the only good support in their team, Kiriko, Shadow on the Sigma, and Iggy on the Mauga. Both teams are poking height right now. Alright, Blue drops to contest the cart. Plukun looking to kill anyone in the backline. Explosives playing very aggressively, going for a very aggressive flank and getting picked off. Oh, Shadow getting really low, but not going down. Giwaro shooting at Blue Dragon Flood. Iggy stomping onto C9's front line here, but both of JOTP's front line gets pushed back. Timeless saving Blue Dragon Flood with a well-placed shield. And Igiwaru actually does go down. Alright, Shadow does go down to Platoon, and that is both tanks dead for Junkrat OTPs. All Junkrat OTPs are stacking onto the high ground left of point. Time was trying to get them off. Blue actually walking up to go get them off. Timeless going down during it. And Gyro is saved by the Immortality Field. Blue not able to break it because he did not see it. And we see as Blue goes down to Link. Alright, Gyro Dog looking to get some damage on the enemies here. And Funky Pants goes down. It's Timeless. Gyro shooting Blue in the back, and that is first point captured for Junkrat OTPs. They have 4 minutes left on the clock. Sunny gets picked off by Gyro Dog. And yeah, that is... Ooh, Eve killing J-Smooth. There's just the tanks left alive, and I believe they are running back from spawn. Blue getting hurt here by a rock. And pushing forward with Timeless. And that is a Pharah ult coming out from Gyro Dog. It gets absorbed by Timeless, allowing for no one to go down. Timeless dodges the rock from Shadowbow. Blue pops Terra Surge, picking off 1 kill. Blue looking to finish off Hose Machine with Timeless. Timeless going down to try and get the kills onto Eve. And Yep, finishing off Eve very decisively.
Actuating the barrier. Barrier is splintered. The barrier has fallen now.
Alright, Timeless unfortunately just barely missing the ult from, or missing the rock onto Shadow. Blue escaping the ult. Blue running into the cage fight because he believed his team was there, and they were not. And with that, the cage was able to kill off all of C9 University. Explosives swapping over to Sojourn from Junkrat. There are 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the attack of Junkrat OTPs, and they just have the last point to capture. Okay, Gyrodog has gone down. But Gyro has been revived by Eve. Alright, Explosives popping the Sojourn ult, Igiwaru going down. We hear this stupid little thing on Eve's staff getting used. Blue tries to cancel the ult from Shadow, but it doesn't get cancelled. Alright, Blue has popped the Terra Surge. A lot of damage just came out onto the front line of Junkrat OTPs, and they have been held back here. Time was trying to kill Eve. Eve actually escaping. And 1 minute 50 seconds is left on the clock for C9 University. Alright, Iggy has killed most of the team. I have not been swapping perspectives as much as I should. Alright, teams are looking to recontest here. Blue stepping onto the cart first. There's less than 1 minute left on the clock. Timeless is shooting the high ground, but Shadow was able to get into the backline and pick off most of the enemies. And with that, 46 seconds left on the clock, Junkrat OTPs have captured.
0 to 3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Alright, C9 University will be swapping over to attack now. Alright. Blue is now on the Sigma. Timeless is now on the Diva. Sunny's still on the Juno. J-Smooth on the... Okay, they're just trolling right now. Platoon is on the Cassidy, and Explosives is on the Soldier 76. It looks like the team for besides the Baptiste having been swapped onto, because I forgot to cover that, the team for Junkrat OTPs is the same.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sunny is on the Juno, and Funky Pants is on the Moira. Alright, Shadowbow quickly picking off explosives, allowing for a advantage in numbers. Alright, Blue pushes on to Timeless. Or not Blue. Shadow pushes on to Timeless. Blue actually getting the stun that kills Shadowbow. And they are able to cancel the res that Eve tried to get off. Link going down. And with this, we're just going to see the entirety of C9 University push forward, looking to get their hits off. Gyrodog is still alive. The rest of Junkrat OTPs now meeting up with him. Blue and Shadow both playing Sigma like a main tank. Igiwaru is now on to the Reinhardt. Nope. Swapped back onto the Mauga. Alright, Platoon has killed Eve. Bose Machine going down to Platoon. And with 5 minutes on the clock, C9 University are actually making very good time here. I sure hope they don't get full held. Blue getting rocked by Shadowbow. Shadowbow getting a very good flux off. Gyrodog actually does go down. Platoon does hit Link. And Explosives able to kill Igiwaru. Excuse me. With both support ults coming out, C9 University have fully been able to push on the enemies now. The Reinhardt does actually come out from Igiwaru now. Alright, Explosives did go down. Blue able to pick up the tanks. Igiwaru goes down again. Ooh, that is both DPS down for the teams, and Igiwaru gets revived. Timeless is going down. And now Blue just has to try and back up. And he gets pinned. Igiwaru killing him. Alright, another big flux from Shadowbow. And C9 University have been fully killed again. Explosives swapping over to the Bastion. Eve off of the Mercy onto the Lucio. I just noticed this. Shadow dropped but was unable to be killed. And Blue is extremely low now. Window comes out here, and that is a shatter. A very big one. Platoon getting pinned. Timeless able to pick off Shadowbow. Blue kills Igiwaru. Bose Machine goes down. And And Timeless dives onto the remaining living members. Gyro Dog on the... Yep, with the overclock picking off J-Smooth. Platoon able to kill Eve here. Explosives and Platoon on the same off angle. Platoon just gave Shadow a ton of charge. Blue getting both supports in it, but getting rocked by Shadow Bow. We now see Coalescence come out from Funky Pants. We see Diva Bomb come out from Timeless, but Timeless does not get anything out of it. And now Blue, the last one alive for C9. Sorry, second to last alive. Explosives was the last alive. Both going down and both needing to respawn. 40 seconds left on the clock. There's one more push for C9 University. Blue has swapped to the Reinhardt to mirror Igiwaru. Now we're running one of the old Overwatch League favorites, that being Ryan Diva. Alright, we see ult come out from Explosives. And Eve goes down to it. Blue goes down to Igiwaru. And with this, it looks like there will actually be a full cap here. Yep, Gyro goes down. Pose goes down. And with Sunny getting those kills onto Eve. Yeah, that'll be it. Okay, C9 University, 1 minute left on the clock on the last point of on last point of Circuit Royale here. Timeless deciding to just die here. Shatter comes out from Igiwaru. And Shadow is able to kill Platoon with a rock. Call him Kane, because he able to hit them rocks. I'm sorry. Alright, Timeless has taken the height here. Blue on the ground. Timeless dropping down to touch cart. And we see Blue pinning in, not getting the hit. Explosives able to kill Link with ult. Blue getting grabbed by Shadow Bow. But Platoon and Explosives along with Timeless were able to pick off everyone on Junkrat OTPs. Just Sunny is dead. There is only one support remaining for C9 University. They are going to have to play slow here if they want to win. Blue gets a big shatter, but does die in the process. And Platoon also goes down. All of the ults are unavailable for C9 University, and Gyrodog just pops the overclock. And this is looking to clean up the end of the map here. Just Timeless left alive. And that's it. Junkrat OTPs take this set 3-0. We'll see you all later.